And that is where we start tonight, with the story of how our sports director is hoping to help save a life, and leukemia plays a critical role.
Mike Jock signed up for Be the Match 3 years ago. Even with that, there was still less than a 1% chance he would actually be a match.
But against long odds, he recently found out it had happened. He was going to be able to help someone in need. And this man was part of the inspiration.
Look at this. Play it for me, guys. You're live on WMTV in Madison.
Oh, boy, do we have a doozy right off the bat.
The Packers with a huge 38-13 victory.
Whether he's bringing us the day's scores and highlights or taking us up close and personal with athletes and coaches, most of us know him simply as Jocko.
Tomorrow, the gift we all get to unwrap together is college football, baby.
The fun-loving sports guy at the anchor desk. But there's one seat he's not as comfortable in.
It's just different to be sitting in this chair and, you think about it for a long time leading up. I mean, this has consumed my thoughts since they told me I was going to be the match.
A match and a chance to help someone he's never met.
I've tried to be in the moment.
A moment surrounded by nurses and the whirring of the machine that separates the stem cells from his blood. A moment to think about the opportunity he's been given.
The chance to save somebody's life is a pretty cool thing. So that's been my thought for since I've been contacted. And then to be here, hooked up, it's just, your mind is just overwhelmed by what you're able to do and the opportunity that you're given. So I'm very grateful to be here.
The reason Jocko is here donating his stem cells goes back almost 3 years to a Be the Match donor registration drive in honor of Dave St. John, or Mr. Dave, who was a teacher at St. Denis School in Madison.
I need a bone marrow transplant, and I'm on the list waiting, and this is our way of trying to get more people involved for bone marrow donation.
I remember seeing Mr. Dave at the registry and thinking, God, I hope somebody is able to help him.
Dave was a wonderful man who had a very light heart and saw joy in the world.
Barb St. John is Dave's wife.
And there he is at St. Denis.
She remembers him as someone who would do anything he could to help others.
This is the last picture of Dave I had before he was diagnosed.
Dave was diagnosed in January of 2014 with a rare blood disorder called aplastic anemia. 3 months later, the school hosted the donor registration drive. 43 people signed up. Mr. Dave died 6 days later.
I never would have signed up for Be the Match if it wasn't for him. So a chance for him to live on.
The fact that it's Mike just makes me smile even more. It's almost like he was handpicked from that drive.
Jocko has another source of inspiration that goes back even further.
I also think of my friend Lance. My best friend passed away from leukemia. And so I talked to his parents this week just to tell them what I was doing, and they were extremely grateful. I told them that, this was my chance to do something for him, to continue his legacy. I think about him every day, and I certainly miss him. But when I was called and they told me that this person that I'm helping has leukemia, I thought to myself, my friend Lance is looking down on me. So
And until 8 o'clock tonight, Jocko is helping others find out if they're a match at UW Platteville. So let's head out to Bo Ryan Court on campus there. Jocko, how's the turnout been so far?
John and Meredith, we started this at 5 o'clock tonight, which is 2 minutes ago. And look at the line already of students and student athletes and people from the area already lined up. There's probably already about 100 people here, and it just makes my heart so grateful to see that many people already to have a chance to be the match. Now, you're invited as well. It's absolutely free to sign up. Somebody's gonna just take your name, your information, and then swab your cheeks. It doesn't hurt at all. Trust me, I've done it. And if it did hurt, I probably wouldn't have done it. But so 3 years ago, I did this. I sat at a table like this, and I filled out forms, and I had my cheeks swabbed. And then I eventually found out that I was the match for somebody that had leukemia, and I had a chance to donate my stem cells, which is one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life, for a chance to do that as well. So to have a chance to save someone's life, that's what people are doing right now. They're signing up for a chance to maybe eventually save somebody's life. It takes 10 minutes to sign your name, sign up, and have your cheek swabbed. And I contacted the University of Wisconsin-Platteville to do this. And let me get in the middle of you guys. But I contacted the University of Wisconsin-Platteville to see if they wanted to host something like this. And they said, absolutely, we'd love to do this. We are pioneers, and that is our spirit. So with me now, on my left, is Scott Arneson from Merrill, Wisconsin. He is a wrestler and a student athlete here. And Amber Williams, you're from Milwaukee, right?
Yes.
The Milwaukee area. And she does track and field here. And you guys, how cool is this? And volleyball as well?
Yes.
You are a true student athlete. So let's start with Amber first. How cool is this? We already got so many people signed up to be the match.
Actually, it's really cool because it's cool to see my teammates want to help out younger children and just anybody. I mean, saving a life, that's awesome.
And Scott, we talked to you a little bit earlier, but I mean, we talked about University of Wisconsin-Platteville, and you knew that they would be strong like this, but how cool is it?
It's awesome to see our fellow teammates. I see some Pioneer alumni out there and just trying to help out a child in need if possible.
Yeah, it's adults as well. If you're between the ages of 18 to 44, come on down. If you're up until the age of 60, it costs a little bit of money, but between the ages of 18 to 44, it's absolutely free to be on the registry. And you know, everybody's affected by cancer, and this goes to people with leukemia, with other blood cancers. How grateful are you to be able to have a chance to help people out?
Actually, I'm very grateful because I actually have a family member who actually suffered from cancer. So just being a person that can help that person out, it just like, it pretty much makes me feel like I'm a hero, you know? Because like not a lot of people can get the chance to do something like this, and it just makes me feel like a great person.
And that's exactly what people are. I mean, these are all heroes that are lining up, and maybe you don't give a chance to donate stem cells like I did, but everybody's a hero just for coming out here tonight and a chance to do some big things, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah, not all heroes wear capes, and this is showing that.
Oh, for sure. Well, you guys, Scott and Amber, I appreciate you joining us. True student athletes here at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. So we're here until 8 o'clock tonight. Come on down if you're in the area. Heck, drive in from Madison if you can. But a chance to be the match, to just sign up. It takes 10 minutes to come on down here, and eventually a chance to maybe even save somebody's life. We'll be here at 6 o'clock once again, and again until 8 o'clock. Do you want to? I see some pizza over there. It's free pizza and popcorn. That'll entice you as well. But truly the thing that you can do is be the match and save somebody's life. Reporting in Platteville, I'm Mike Jocks, NBC 15 News. John and Meredith, we'll send it back to you.
Well, in February, we told you the story of our sports director, Mike Jocks. He found out that he was a match for someone battling leukemia. The odds of that, they're less than 1%. Jocko donated his stem cells and is now using his experience to teach others in our area about Be the Match. In fact, Jocko is at Edgewood College today, where he is hosting a Be the Match event today with the athletic department there. How's it going there, Jocko?
It is going awesome here, John. We're having a great time here at Edgewood College. We've had such a wonderful day here already. Had a chance to speak in front of 50 students and student athletes here at Edgewood College. And boy, I tell you what, you know, we talk about paying it forward, and today continues to impress me how people in our community continue to do that and have a chance to save a life like I did. Now, you can see some video of what we were doing earlier on in the day today. I had a presentation that not only talked about my career in broadcasting, but we talked about the story that we ran back in February that you talked about, John, about Be the Match and how I was able to save somebody's life with leukemia by donating my stem cells. Now, you have to be between the ages of 18 and 45 to sign up, and of course, college students here at Edgewood certainly fit that bill. We had more students sign up for the Be the Match registry, and as you can see behind me right now, there are plenty more students who are signing up for our Be the Match registry. It has been an awesome day. And speaking of awesome, Richie Coughlin joins me now. Richie plays baseball. Come on in, Richie. He plays baseball here at Edgewood College, and he is also involved with a class that helped us start this registry. Tell me about that class. It's COM 111 or something like that?
COM's 110, sports
110.
talk. We talk about sports. You know, I feel very blessed to have such an awesome, involved group of peers to help me out with doing this. They've all been super great on helping facilitate getting this auditorium for us to have this drive, and they've all been super excited about coming out here and being able to sign up for the Be the Match.
How cool is it to see your peers, fellow classmates, fellow baseball players and athletes, student athletes here with the Edgewood Eagles? How cool is that to see that, Richie?
Right. It just makes me very proud to be part of such an involved community of students and student athletes. I couldn't be happier with where I'm at.
Awesome. And baseball team looks good this year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to be solid. Can't wait. Go Eagles.
All right, Richie, thank you very much. Check this out before we leave. Plenty of students here from Edgewood College making their ways. Got to thank Bonnie, who is the teacher for the Comms 110 class. She helped facilitate this Be the Match registry. But if you want to, go to bethematch.org and sign yourself up for a chance to save somebody's life. It is an awesome feeling inside your heart. Reporting live tonight at Edgewood College in Madison, I'm Mike Jocks, NBC 15 News.
You are doing good work, my friend. Thank you.